We're back, boys. I am going through all the perks, ammo mods, and filter grades and Black Ops 7 zombies, testing every single base item with all 9 augments to figure out which ones are working, not working, busted, and also overpowered. Now, the first up on our journey is going to be Health Regeneration, which pulls in considerations from both Juggernog and also Quick Revive. Now, today we're going to be diving into why the game feels a little bit rougher, but then some people are also saying it feels easier. We're going to be talking about the change in Health Regeneration because it does feel like maybe we regenerate health slower than we did in Black Ops 6 zombies, but also having earlier health regen. And then lastly, I found something that I think is an absolute monstrosity about this game and Flinch. And why would I be talking about Flinch and when it comes to health generation? Well, we're going to talk about that, but we're going to get into that plus a whole lot of other stats and details here in our video today. Welcome back to the How It Really Works series. I'm so excited to be doing this. So let's just get right into today's information. So first off, just like always, I have to give a disclaimer. Before actually fully releasing this information, we actually tested some things on stream and I found some things to be a little bit different versus what I did to test on the back end. So normally whenever I do these tests, if you're new to the channel, I normally spend about 60 to 100 hours doing tests on each of these. But now health regeneration is something that's really small and minor. So I just want to make sure I went over my testing again and again, just get this information. But also second, this is our Zombies Information Hub. Now, by the time that the game launches, I will have the Zombies Information Hub reloaded back up onto the live site at zombiesinfohub.com. You can't access it right now as I'm trying to structurally rebuild with everything from Black Ops 7 zombies and Black Ops 6 zombies. So if you are looking for this, you won't be able to find it just right now. You can hop on stream and you can get the links whenever we do stream. We try to stream every single Sunday to get some different things going. But other than that, with that, let's just get right into today's content and information. So obviously, when it comes to health regeneration has to do with both how fast you regen health and then also how much health you have. So it has to do with both Juggernog and Quick Revive. So I have done a little bit of testing on base Juggernog and Quick Revive. And I have to say, like, you know, just as well as I know, Juggernog and Quick Revive and Black Ops 7 zombies is the exact same, like a base perk. Obviously, in the beta, we didn't have any information on the augments because we can play the augments. But I want to start with Juggernog first. So obviously, Juggernog at a base, all it does is increase maximum health by 100. You know that, I know that, right? There's nothing different with that. However, I do need to talk a little bit about. I do want to talk a little bit about like damage mitigation and armor durability when it comes to it, because just testing the base without actually having augments on, I just wanted to put the augment information here just to keep it clear and separate from Juggernog. So in the game, the damage mitigation without Juggernog and with Juggernog minus any augments is the exact same as Black Ops 6 zombies. So if for whatever reason you feel like zombies hit harder later on in the rounds, if you feel like you take more damage or anything like that, or plates do less damage, that's just a misconception. And because they do the exact same amount of damage in Black Ops 6 zombies, if you had two plates with Jug on without probiotic on in Black Ops 6, then in Black Ops 7 zombies, it's the same 12 hit down. You take the exact same amount of damage. And then also when it comes to armor durability, this is how much damage your armor can take before it breaks. It's the exact same as well. So once again, armor and damage mitigation in Black Ops 6 zombies is the same exact thing as armor durability and damage mitigation in Black Ops 6 or 7 zombies. Now, if you want more detailed information about armor durability, make sure, and I'll just link it right here, make sure to just go watch my How Juggernog Actually Works video. And I dive deep into like what durability is versus damage mitigation and understanding all of that. And I actually broke down a lot of really good information as far as like equilibrium, balance, and all that stuff. So if you have not seen that, go check that video out. Now let's talk about Quick Revive. Quick Revive at a base works the exact same way. You reduce your health regeneration delay by 50%, the time by 50%, which that's just the time between when your health regeneration starts. So naturally in Black Ops 6 zombies, health regeneration delay without quick revive started at 6 seconds, and then with quick revive starts at 3 seconds, 50% delay time. However, now in Black Ops 7 zombies, they've actually changed it to where without quick revive, if you don't have quick revive on, health regeneration time starts after 3 seconds. However, if you add quick revive or you get quick revive, then again, 50% decrease, then it starts at 1.5 seconds. So that is significantly faster. That's obviously half or, twice as fast as having quick revive in Black Ops 6 zombies. So quick revive got a major buff in Black Ops 7 zombies, and it feels really freaking good. So revive time is the exact same as Black Ops 6 zombies. So it takes, without quick revive, 3 seconds to revive a buddy, and with quick revive, it takes 1.5 seconds to revive a buddy. Safety time, or time to recover is about half a second added. So what is time to recover? Time to recover is where, you've got the buddy and you're sticking your buddy to get him up, and then you can't do anything for a second. Well, that recovery time, you also can't do anything. So technically, it takes 3.5 seconds without quick revive to revive, and then also with quick revive, 2 total seconds to actually fully be all the way back up. So just for the record, just know that. Now, outside of that, our self-revive times are not changed. If we have a self-revive from quick revive, it's the exact same 3 seconds. So as I said before, the regeneration health delay time, or the start time to when your health starts to regen, is just overall brought down here in Black Ops 7. But the regeneration time that it actually takes to fully heal health has not changed at all. So before, I actually thought that it changed, and I think that last year in Black Ops 6 zombies, maybe I either did a little bit of miscalculation, like an improper number. I didn't specifically talk about it directly in my video before, but I did have the stats kind of built around it a little bit. You actually recover 1 HP every 25 milliseconds. Recovering 1 HP every 25 milliseconds means that you recover essentially about 40 HP per second. Easy math to do this is essentially figuring out, well, how much time do you have, or how much HP do you need to recover? So let's just say, for example, you need to recover 150 HP, like from 0, right? So you take 150 times 25, and that is 3,750 milliseconds. Now, this comma right here, you can replace this comma with a period, and that will give you the amount of time in seconds. So if we divide this by 1,000, that'll give you the amount of time in seconds. So 3.75 seconds is going to take to be able to fill up 150 HP from empty. Now, obviously, you never empty unless you're dead, right? So in this case, for 150 HP to heal, to recover, it's going to take 3.75 seconds to fully regenerate. And then let's say you have on Juggernog, then it's going to take a total of 6.25 seconds. And then again, let's say you have on Probiotic, giving you 300 HP, is going to take 7.5 seconds to fully recover health from empty. Without diving into all the other stuff that I did last year, where I talked about how much time it might take you to run away from zombies, your safe time with quick revive and all this stuff. Without talking about all that stuff, you can go back to my quick revive video. I'll post that right here. Go back to my quick revive video and watch how much time it'll how far you can run away while you're regenerating health. I am going to do that again for this year's quick revive video. I'll know exactly what our speed is, our meters per second or miles per hour or whatever the case is. Here in Black Ops 7 zombies, I will learn that, and I will let you guys know that in my future quick revive dedicated video. But I want to give an example from the difference between Black Ops 6 zombies and Black Ops 7 zombies. If you had just Juggernog, but you were hit down to 40 HP. So in this case, to look at the entire regeneration process, let's say you don't have on quick revive, right? So in Black Ops 6, it's going to take you 6 seconds to regenerate health, to start regenerating health. Then it's going to take you 5.25 seconds, right? Because 250 health minus 40 health is what we got smacked down to. So that's 310. And then you multiply that by 25. That's 5.25 seconds. Again, you divide it by 1,000 and figure out 5.25 seconds if you want to see it. So 5.25 seconds to actually regen your health, bring you to a total of 11.25 seconds to fill 210 HP from 40 HP. But that is literally just brought down by 3 whole seconds here in Black Ops 7 Zombies, meaning that it's actually easier in Black Ops 7 Zombies than Black Ops 6 Zombies is when it comes to regeneration. So if you get hit down to 40 seconds, this is what that looks like. Black Ops 6 here on the left, Black Ops 7 here on the right. You see Black Ops 7 starts recovering much earlier than Black Ops 6 Zombies. Now they do recover at the same exact pace. They do recover at the same exact speed. If I were to show you, if I were to move this over here and show you from the point at which they both start to recover, they recover at the exact same speed, right? Right here. Look, I can pause at any point and they're right about the same. They recover at about the exact same speed, but the only difference is that they start so dramatically different. Now, normally the way that they would do a buff, and this is actually kind of weird. Normally the way that they would do a buff like this, they would balance it with something else. But I just think this is kind of one of those quality of life things where, hey, Black Ops 6 regeneration time is just way too long. Let's just bring it down at base, and then Quick Revive can bring it down even more. So if you did have on Quick Revive, this would be about 7.75 seconds. So even quicker, obviously. But the time to regenerate health is just much better objectively here in Black Ops 7 Zombies. So if you feel like this game is too punishing, well, we've already talked about the fact that hits don't hit harder. We also talked about the fact that your armor doesn't take more damage, but you also then recover health faster than you actually naturally do. The only things is that there's two things that I want to bring up. One, I want to bring up the fact that there is no more attack sprint in this game. So the regular sprint speed was brought up. So I haven't tested it just yet, but stick around. I am going to test and tell you guys exactly how fast we run. But it's brought up some. So it's faster than the base run speed, but it's slower than the base attack sprint speed. So it's somewhere in between there. So technically, if normally you would attack sprint out of being hit, then you do move slower, which means that you might not have as much skill right now to not get hit again. Or if you normally can evade without having an attack sprint in Black Ops 6 Zombies, then you actually move faster right now, meaning that right now you're kind of buffed by the fact that we can run faster. So I hope those two scenarios make sense. But that's just one case of why this might feel a little bit harder, like the zombies in this mode is harder. I found something crazy that I don't know why they would do this. And this has been something that I've been trying to ponder. So what I want to show you is the difference in Flinch versus in Black Ops 7 versus in Black Ops 6. So in Black Ops 6 Zombies, what you'll normally see when you get hit is pretty simple. What you normally see when you get hit is actually pretty simple. This is what it looks like when we get hit by a zombie, right? We see the red shot sign showing where the hit came from. We see the blood on our screen, and the screen gets a little bit foggy and hazy, but that's about it. Nothing in particular. But can you spot the difference? Can you spot the difference in Black Ops 7 Zombies without me showing it side by side? Look. Now, don't worry, if you could not spot the difference, that's all right. I'm going to show you them side by side so that way you can see exactly what's going on. So you can see here that when you get hit in Black Ops 7 Zombies, you get a ton of screen shake. If I was just to pause it right here, you can see the difference in screen shake. And also, the flinch is ridiculous. I mean, absolutely atrocious when you get hit. And there's so much more stuff on the screen versus when you get hit in Black Ops 6 Zombies. Now, I'm not sure why they would make it to where we take so much flinch, and that kind of terrifies me when it comes to some weapons like snipers, which snipers take a lot of flinch inherently in multiplayer and Warzone. Why are we taking so much flinch damage in zombies when zombies shouldn't do flinch? It makes it feel like are they going to give us an attachment to reduced flinch and that's going to be usable in zombies? Like, I want to know your guys' thoughts on that, because that's something that should not be in the game for zombies at all. There should not be flinch at all in zombies. So what happens while you're running and you're getting hit and you're trying to evade and escape? There's so much more screen shake. There's so much more happening. You can't see what's going on. And then on top of that, you're also trying to maneuver through this darker area, because inherently this is, look, just compared to Liberty Falls, a darker area. So you can see less. Also, to be honest with you, even though this looks prettier, all the colors blend into each other. So sometimes it's hard for you to just see stuff on the ground. And then let's also imagine that you're getting hit by the Ravagers, which we all know at this point, the Ravagers are so small, you can't, even if you have on Deadshot, you can't just like lock onto them. You don't even see them. And so if you're running away from the crowd, you're getting smacked. There's so much screen shake and flinch that you can't even accurately hit the Ravagers, and I have died the most to the Ravagers. I think I've granted I've only played a few games, but the games that I did die, I died to Ravagers because you can't see them already. And then you have this screen shake and this screen fog and all this extra flinch. So when you are trying to shoot, your bullets are going everywhere as your gun's going everywhere. So Treyarch, I'm not sure why you put this in zombies, but it does not belong in zombies. And it is something that needs to be on. This is a major problem, and we need to bring this up like right now, because this should not make it to launch of the game. So if you guys enjoyed the very first of our How It Really Works series, I would appreciate it if you guys let me know in the comment section down below if you guys are ready for this series to be back. And for those of you who are new to the channel, or this is your very first time seeing my face or even seeing the How It Really Works series for zombies, well, welcome. Give the video a like, subscribe today. We're on our road to 7,000 subscribers, I guess, as we continue to bleed subscribers because of that ridiculous restricted mode video. I'll post it right here if you want to watch that too. Like 98% of my videos don't even show up to people. So this was really fun for me to do. I really miss doing these deep dives on these features, perks, and mods and stuff in zombies. I don't really care as much for Black Ops 7 Zombies. Be looking out for my everything I hate and everything I love about Black Ops 7 Zombies, and then also my BO6 review and such. Be looking out for that. And if you're subscribed with the notification bell on, let me know in the comment section down below. Just be like, Noti Gang. Let me know. I want to see what my Noti Gang is. And also, thank you to all of the members. I really appreciate you guys for sponsoring the channel. And I hope that you guys all have a beautiful goddamn day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one. All right, bye guys. I am going through all the perks, ammo mods, and field upgrades, testing every single base item with all 9 augments to figure out which ones are working, not working, busted, and also overpowered. Now, the next up on our journey, I gotta say Black Ops 7. How do I do that? That's which ones are working, not working, but no, fuck. I'm going through all the perks, ammo mods, and field upgrades, testing every single base item with all 6 augments. Of 9 augments. In Black Ops 7 Zombies? No. I am going through all the perks, ammo mods, and field upgrades in Black Ops 7 Zombies, testing every single base item. Yeah, okay, all right. I'm ready to do this again, boys. I'm ready to do it again. All right. We tested it. I ended up going backwards. I tested. So before we go ahead and dive into Quick Revive, I do need to go ahead and